South China Sea. Manila refused to bow to Beijing pressure, will not move an inch. President Rodrigo Duterte has refused to bow down to Beijing's pressure over tensions in the South China Sea. The Philippines has boosted its presence in contested areas of its exclusive economic zone in the South China Sea, including Thitu Island near to Chinese military installation, in defiance of the month-long presence of hundreds of Chinese boats it believes are manned by militia. Duterte's remarks in a televised address aired on Friday comes as a pressure build-up on him to abandon his pursuit of close ties with China and stand up to what his defense chief says are blatant provocations. He said, "We have had a stand here and I want to state it here and now again that our ships there will not move an inch backward." China last month said the Philippines must stop actions complicating the situations and escalating disputes in response to a rare maritime exercise conducted by the Philippines. President Duterte added, "I do not want a quarrel, I do not want a trouble. I respect your position and you respect mine. But we will not go to war. I will not withdraw. Even if you kill me, our friendship will end here." There was no immediate response to a request for comment from Chinese embassy in Manila. Duterte had been criticized for refusing to press China to abide by a 2016 arbitration ruling on the South China Sea that went in the Philippines' favor. He drew flack last week for saying the landmark award was just a piece of paper he could throw in the trash. In his televised address, he said he believes in the eternity of that ruling. It comes as the Philippines on Wednesday reported what it said were incursions into its exclusive economic zone by 287 maritime militia vessels from China, in a further sign of cracks reappearing in a relationship after a period of rapprochement. This incident, along with continued illegal incursions of foreign vehicles sighted near Philippines held islands, have been submitted to relevant agencies for the possible diplomatic actions, the task force on the South China Sea said in a statement. The Filipino Foreign Ministry had repeatedly complained to China in recent weeks about a swarming and threatening presence of Chinese vessels in its EEZ and has demanded they may be withdrawn. The Philippines has recently boosted its presence in the South China Sea through its sovereign patrols, in a show of defiance that critics say has been lacking under its pro-China President Rodrigo Duterte, who has drawn domestic flack for his refusal to stand up to Beijing. There was no immediate response to a request for comment from the Chinese embassy in Manila. Thank you.